So what's good, everybody? What's good, Team Hopking? What's good, Notification Squad? It is your boy MONKE, and today is gonna be another MONKE Chill commentary. And today I'm gonna talk about the next upcoming DLC characters for Tekken 7 Season 2. Now, here is one thing. Let's put this on the record. I want every single character from the Tekken franchise to be in Tekken 7. Do not get me wrong. However, there are just some characters in the game that I just don't see. I do not see the reason why they should be there. And we gotta realize at the end of the day, there's just some characters that will always be Tekken Tag characters. They started out either as a Tekken 1 character or most likely a Tekken 2 character, and you're only gonna see them come back when it comes to the Tekken Tag games. That's just how it is. I mean, Harada can do whatever the fuck he wants, so I mean, he can prove me wrong and just like throw all the Tag 2 characters in the goddamn game, for all I know. But I want to start out with the characters that 100% guaranteed is gonna be there, in my opinion at least. Let's start out with the most obvious one, Julia Chang, aka JC. Now, why do I feel like she needs to be in the game? Well, first of all, my focus when it comes to Tekken and any other fighting games is the game. Competitive for me has always been second, so don't expect me to sit here and just talk about, oh yeah, we need this character because there's no other character like her. Like, no, stop. My focus is around the game first, and competitive side always second. But the reason why I really strongly believe that Julia Chang has to be in that category of the Season 2 DLC characters. She is one of the most requested characters. Now, it was Lei Wulong and Anna Williams that was one of the most requested characters, but they are in the game now. I mean, it was a blessing. You guys saw my reaction. I literally cried on my goddamn stream. It would be nice to see her story. You know, what's gonna happen? We know how, like, she has a little beef with King and Murdoch. You know, she told King that that he shouldn't fight Murdoch, this and the other, and she teamed up with Armor King in Tekken Tag Tournament 2. I know Tekken Tag Tournament 2 is not always canon story-wise, or like just Tekken Tag games in general is not always like canon, but you know, it is what it is. I can definitely see Harada and just the Tekken community welcome Julia Chang with an open arm, like straight up. Second character that I would really want to see in Tekken 7 as well is Ganryu. And I'm gonna pick a competitive kind of side for Ganryu. We pretty much don't have any character in the Tekken 7 series that plays and has, like, you know, the kind of Zumo fighting style. You don't have, no, we have none of those characters. I mean, Julia Chang, I mean, she has her own fighting style as well, and it would also be cool to have like Julia Chang and Ganryu at the same time, because you know Ganryu story-wise, he likes Julia Chang and he want to get it down with her. So it would be cool to just see how his story is gonna be, you know, especially if Julia Chang is there as well. I mean, it's like, if Julia Chang is in Tekken 7, you can't have Julia Chang without Ganryu. I mean, that's just my opinion. Third character, and I know a lot of people are gonna hate me for this one, goddamn, but I have to goddamn say it. Roger Jr. Now, why do I say Roger Jr.? Here is my reasons. There was a long time ago where Bandai Namco, they talked about that Roger Jr. was supposed to be in the Tekken 7 roster. Not as like a DLC character or anything like that. Roger Jr. was supposed to be in the roster, just as like as a completely normal character, just like King, just like Lars, just like Kazuya, Heihachi, anybody else. Like, just literally a normal character in the roster. Why is Roger Jr. not in the roster? Well, a lot of people say that it's either because of like the viral video that was going on with, like, you know, the kangaroo that was attacking that random ass dude's dog, and he punched it in the face. Now, it could have been other people that made that shit up. Maybe it wasn't even official that Bandai Namco said that and somebody just made it up. But for me, it just seems a little funny. A lot of people went out there in the fighting game community and like on Twitter and everywhere else on the social medias, saying that Roger Jr. is not gonna be in the character roster because of that random incident viral video that was there. And as I said, that can be fake news, that can be fake information, that can be fake myths. You know, we really don't know at the end of the day what Harada is all about and Bandai Namco. Could have been something they made up, could have been a true thing, but I would definitely say, since that video is not that viral anymore, like throwing Roger Jr. Would not be a bad idea to do that now, especially because I feel like there were some people that mentioned as well that the reason why Roger Jr. was not in the character roster is because of that video went viral, and Bandai Namco didn't want to have lawsuits after them, like, you know, because since that video went viral and then have a kangaroo in a fighting game, it's like, but then again, like, I don't see Bandai Namco getting like lawsuits after them when they have freaking, like, they have a fucking bear and a panda in the game already. So I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Number 4 character, and this is definitely, I feel like this is definitely a personal one, but also kind of story-wise. Armor King. When it comes to Armor King, it has nothing to do with competitive. I just strongly believe that a character that's been there since Tekken 1, and I'm not talking about Armor King now. I mean, he's been there since Tekken 1 as well, yes, but Armor King is connected to a very, very, very popular character in the Tekken series, King. I could go from the beginning of the whole Tekken story of, you know, you had the first King, you had the first Armor King. The first Armor King died to Ogre. The first Armor King took a kid from an orphan, trained him up, he became King the second. Marta killed the first king, or the first Armor King, like in a bar fight. And then you have Armor King's brother, Armor King the second, that wants to take revenge against King and Marduk. And that's the reason why Armor King, he vowed for revenge, this, then, yada, 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 yada. I think I talked about this shit as well in my other Tekken video, where I said the 5 most important characters that has to be in the game just for the Tekken global story in general. I mentioned Armor King as well. So if you guys want more details about that, also more details about Julia Chang, because I mentioned Julia Chang as well and her relationship with King and Armor King and just like, you know, that kind of lore. But yeah, go watch that video if you want more info. That's pretty much it, man. To wrap this shit up, as I said, Julia Chang, Ganryu, Roger Jr., Armor King, in my opinion, that just have to be there. Of course, as I said, every character deserves to be there, but I just feel like people just need to realize some characters just can't be there. You know, it's just how it is. I mean, if you look at the Tekken Mobile has Alex in it. Alex is there. Alex is in the Tekken Mobile. Roger Jr. is not even on the Tekken Mobile. So I don't know, man. Like I feel like if there's any Tekken character, like Tekken Tag character that has the highest chance of like getting into Tekken 7, it would be Alex, just because of like the whole kangaroo viral video as I talked about as well. Like that just makes sense to me. So why the hell not just throw a fucking raptor in there? I mean, what, you're gonna bring lawsuits against like violence against a raptor? I mean, come on. So it's like, you know, I just feel like those characters have the highest chance currently to get in the game. Granted, as I said, there are tons of other Tekken characters like Christy, Bruce, Beck, that can, I mean, they all probably also have the odds of like getting in the game, but currently right now I don't see it. And hey, if they do get in the game, that's just completely fine by me. I would like, I welcome it. I welcome it in any way. Same thing when it comes to Jun Kazama. I welcome it. I would welcome it in any way if Jun Kazama returned in Tekken 7 as one of the DLC characters. However, I just feel like Bandai Namco is gonna waste a lot of potential with that character, especially the way they've done the Tekken story in Tekken 7, as I mentioned. I mean, the DLC characters doesn't even have fucking endings, man. Like, it's just, come come on, dude. The DLC characters doesn't even have endings. Like Anna William doesn't have an ending. Lei Wulong doesn't have an ending. Like, none of the DLC characters has an ending. So that would mean that if Jun Kazama was gonna be in the game as a DLC character, she wouldn't have an ending as well. I mean, it's just, you know, come on, dog. Like, you gotta realize the baby girl Jun Kazama haven't been in the game, in the story, for the past 20 plus years, dog. Like, it's just, you know, like, you don't think it's gonna be wasted potential of a story right there? Like, I mean, come on, dude. You don't think Jun Kazama, like, is Jun Kazama not gonna have any sort of reaction to that? Is Kazuya not gonna have any sort of reaction to that, being like, oh shit, my waifu's back? We wouldn't even know what the reaction would be, because fucking the characters doesn't even have a it doesn't even have a good ending. Straight up, it just doesn't even have a good ending. The characters, besides the Mishimas in the Mishima story, the global story, this and the other, they have a completely fine ending. But any other character besides those, their ending is whack. It's just shit. And as I said, DLC characters doesn't even have a fucking ending. So in my opinion, yes, I welcome it. I would welcome Jun Kazama to be in the goddamn game. That's just wasted potential in my opinion. If the character is not even gonna have some sort of story of like Kazuya or like Jun Kazama, her goddamn son, that's been talking about her damn mother since the past 20 years. Where's my mom? Where's my mom? And Kazuya not even giving a fuck. You know, it would just be nice to see characters like them have some sort of reaction to Jun Kazama's return, or have some sort of just taking action. That's all I'm fucking asking for. And since we're not gonna have any ending for DLC characters as far as we've seen, it's just wasted potential in my opinion. Like, it would just be like Jun Kazama would just be in the game for straight fan service, straight up. There's nothing more to it. It would just be straight up fan service. A lot of people would play her. Granted, I definitely believe a lot of people would play the shit out of her. But Tekken story-wise, in the lore, I mean, she's probably not even gonna have her own ending. So it wouldn't even make sense for her to be in the goddamn game. I just feel like that someone as Jun Kazama, has a lot of potential in the Tekken story. Obviously she does. She's one of the major characters, and that's just stupid if she's not even gonna have an ending because she's a DLC character and whatever the case may be. That's just stupid. I'd rather just wait for Tekken 8 if that's ever gonna be a thing, and just have Jun Kazama return to either join against fighting Kazuya together with her son, or maybe stuff both of them. You know, she is the mama. So it's just, you know, it is what it is. I'm going on a fucking rant here, guys. I think I explained what I wanted to explain to you guys. I'm probably gonna edit the living crap out of this video just so this fucking 200-word essay is gonna make sense. So I'm gonna edit the living crap out of this, and hopefully it's gonna make sense what I talked about in this video. If not, I hope you guys can like puzzle pieces, like it's like puzzles, just puzzle pieces together or some shit like that. You guys know what I mean. So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like this video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because you guys already know. Hitting the subscribe button is not doing shit anymore. YouTube is so goddamn messed up. So the way to subscribe to a YouTube channel is by hitting the notification bell now. So please go ahead and do that. I appreciate that. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'll see you guys next time. Peace and outcast.